Pierce County faced one of its most violent and crime-filled years on record in 2022.
Specifically, homicides and property crimes spiked. Law enforcement left the county, even some getting out of the profession. The community looking for answers, and today County Executive Bruce Dammeier responded. Fox 13 News reporter A.J. Janavel breaks down Dammeier's plans and proposals for fixing some of the county's biggest dilemmas.
Wednesday, Pierce County Executive Bruce Dammeier spoke to a room full of local leaders and change makers, giving his State of the County address, focusing a lot of time on crime.
Talked last year about an epidemic of lawlessness that I was seeing in Pierce County. That epidemic is still here today.
Officials with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department tell me they responded to 25 homicides in 2022. One of those deaths, one of their own.
I'm Deputy Collada of the Sheriff's Department, and I'm honored that you would join me tonight.
Deputy Dom Collada shot in the line of duty exactly 1 year ago.
Dom Collada represents the best this community has to offer. We must never forget what Dom did for our community. We must never forget his wife, Erin, or son, Dylan.
The violence and crime extending throughout the region, Dammeier saying. He says he's seen it firsthand, taking advantage of the homeless communities within Pierce County.
You can't think about chronic homelessness in Pierce County and not think of Jefferson Matthews. Jefferson Matthews was in a camp just off Tacoma Mall Boulevard when he was brutally murdered about a month ago.
Dammeier referring to a February incident in Tacoma. I spoke to the victim's girlfriend when that shooting happened.
He killed my dog, and my boyfriend tried to stand up for my dog, and he just shot him in the chest.
Dammeier says this crime and violence is unacceptable, addressing efforts to combat the problems during his speech, including strengthening the numbers within the ranks of the Pierce County Sheriff's Department after staffing shortages over the last few years.
Looking for jobs?
In 2022, the county offered thousands in incentives for retention and recruiting of deputies.
I know just yesterday, I think we graduated 7 new deputies from the Basic Law Enforcement Academy.
Dammeier also addressing the homelessness crisis, talking about the county's $20+ million proposal to create a micro-community.
It is about bringing hope, dignity, and purpose to people who today are trapped in homelessness.
Reporting in Pierce County, A.J. Janavel, Fox 13 News.